Good morning, everybody. Welcome. My name is Terry, and this is Meditation Tribe. Wow, Jax, I'm reading all your notes here. Your clairs are sorry, I had that on. Your clairs are flexing, and you're hearing voices. One in the house, you heard your name called while the kids were asleep. You had to go check. I'm trying to figure out who called me. What do they want? I got a lot of dead female relatives. I'm so sorry. Could be one of many, I don't know. Busting out my pendulum later. Usually it's more like a whisper. Had to concentrate really clearly. Yeah, there's a lot of beings coming in. This time of year, right before um, All Saints Day, or what do they call it in Spanish? God, De Indus, something De Indus. Anyway, it's a really open veil. So we will hear more things right now, but also the frequency is raising on the planet, and our frequency is raising because we come in together to meditate. So so you guys are doing it here. You're doing the work, and you're going to get this stuff if you want it. Your clairs are going to open up bigger and better than ever. So I'm seeing it in so many people right now. It's just amazing. Hey, Paul. You have up in the 60s today for Pennsylvania with rain all day long. Hope it is out of here by tomorrow for Halloween night. Can't wait. Yeah, gosh, we have had so much rain this week, Paul. It has been so dreary, and I feel so bad. My cousin, I always call her my niece, but she's my cousin. She's my second cousin. Um, is in from Seattle. And they have much better weather than we do this week because it's been cold. It's 40 degrees here, and I finally closed my window because it's even too cold for me at 40 to keep it open. But we're supposed to get sunshine today too. Thank you, Mr. Ritchie, Sir Ritchie. Um, I was just checking on you when I emailed you, but or asked you to email me, but I got something to say too. So I just got to say it. I just got to email you back. Gird your loins. I love that. Thanks, Jax. Hey, Leona. Good morning. How are you doing? Judith, I'm so glad you're here. I know you've got a lot going on, honey. Lots of love to you. Oh my God, I saw this post. Okay, everybody go to Kelly's journey. You did it was a short, right, Kelly? About she is chopping off her hair while listening today. Well, her curls, her chemo curls. I love chemo curls, I gotta say. I've got it. Yeah, they're so beautiful. But I feel you. You're ready to go a different direction. So we love you, Kelly. Everything you do. Kelly is all about the positivity of prayer and the healing of prayer, and journaling her journey while she's going through it. So with healing, lots of love. Bora Bora, good morning, my friend. And yes, ma'am, Miss McKelly, I will take one of those hugs. I always need a hug. Love a hug. I feel like a lot of us who live alone, even if we have family living with us, sometimes we don't get enough of that touch, that human touch. And I think that's why this is so special, coming together in the mornings and in community, because our frequencies rise, number one, because wherever more than one gather, right? But also just these hugs that everybody gives out here. You can feel them. You can feel your energy rising. Let's see. Yeah, this is interesting. I like what Richie says. Yeah, what he said. That's always my thing with Richie. What he said. Yeah, he's saying that, Jax, I think the message is greater than the who, but that's awesome. 100%. Message is always greater. Yeah. But it is interesting to go into who might have said it. And sometimes it's our higher self. Sometimes it's our future or past self, which is kind of all the same. And then sometimes it is a being. It could be one of your guides. It could be an angel. Um, so many beings around us right now. So many that have come here to watch the process as we change, as the whole world changes. Hey, Carolina. Good morning. Oh, there's our Leslie. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Ms. Leah, our good friend. I'm grateful to be here with you too. Um, Paul. Oh, Liam's there visiting. I'm so glad. Liam is Paul's nephew. Who I does he live in California? I think he lives in California, doesn't he, Paul? See, we know we know so much about Paul. Paul has such an interesting life. Liam is looking at a truck. He asked me for the money yesterday. I said, nope, you got to work for it. No one gave it to me. He is working at Walmart. He is saving, almost there now. Wow. Good for him. Good for him. You know, Walmart seems to be like for a while there, they were kind of looked at as pariahs, right? That they would go into these downtowns and take over and whatnot. But it seems that they've struck a different chord and they're really trying to be sustainable now. I might be wrong about that. That's just kind of the energy that I'm getting from them right now. But yeah. For years, my dad would not shop at Walmart, and I really tried not to. But when we would go to the lake, that was the place to go. That was all that was around there. There were some little shops and stuff, but if you went to Walmart, you can get all your camping stuff and get all your food and whatnot too. And you can, if you need a boat tie, otherwise known as a rope. You could get that there too, or anything you needed. A buoy. Carolina, hello. Okay, done. Richie. All right, little brother. I love it. I love it. Hey, Alice. Good morning, beautiful. How are you doing? How is Kim C doing? I haven't seen her for a while, but I've been kind of incognito with doing stuff with family. So yeah, I hope she's doing okay. Kim Copeland. So we love her here. Paul Freed, hello to all. I'm feeling so much better. Really. Yeah, it kind of got to me, all that stuff in my chest, but it's getting better. I think I'm still going to go in and get a CAT scan or a CT scan. That's different than a CAT scan, right? Yeah. Hey, Sally. Hello, my friend. How are you? Good to see you. We are all. Is anybody going to do anything tomorrow? What is day and days? What is it? What is the in Spanish? It's a beautiful name. Huevo de Indes? No, huevos. Eggs, isn't it? I can't remember. Anyway, it's the day after Halloween, and it's All Saints Day in English or in the United States, but it's a really beautiful ceremony that they celebrate. I went to San Miguel de Allende one day with some of my girlfriends. They're artists, and it was fun to go and see things through their eyes. Get all dressed up and go to the parade, and the people at the parade were so beautiful. Hey, Sherry. Good morning, y'all. Can't really stay. Working, lurking, but I'll be listening. Got your earbuds on. Oh, good morning, beautiful. I hope you're feeling better too, Sherry. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Jax. Yeah, there it is. The new video under the shorts. Thank you. Yeah, for Kelly's journey. And she's cutting off her hair right now as we speak. It's coming down. I'm tempted to get out my scissors, but but sometimes my girlfriend that cuts my hair watches this and she would be like, "Oh, I don't think so." Don't even look at that. Yeah. So I am taking a really special course with Lee Harris. I bought myself an early Christmas present, and I'm doing his awakening course. And it's been awakening, of course, or initiation. That's the name of it, initiation. So yesterday, The first one I missed the live on, but it was amazing. And then this week I was able to make it, and it was yesterday. And oh, here comes the visitor. Zeppelin is in the house now. Hello, Zizi. How's the baby? How you doing? Anyway, so awakening or initiation, and he was talking about the shadows, which we've been talking a lot about here, and a lot of us are having opportunities to say hello to our shadows again and little parts of ourselves that are coming back, or we realize there's still a piece of us. And he was like, there is no shame in shadow work. You know, sometimes we judge ourselves by our shadows, don't we? But he said, on the other side, when he was channeling the Z's, he was talking about how beautiful the shadows are, because it shows us our way and what we're working on. And anyway, the way he said it was just beautiful. I'm going to make some notes and talk about the process of it with him. And if you guys want, you don't have to listen to it, but I thought it was quite interesting the way he perceives things, the way he brings them up, and very loving man. Hi, Leona. Leah, I'm not going to diminish the feelings that are happening inside. Do you feel it too? It's of surrender, because we are of source. Okay. Again, Leah says what I'm saying in one sentence, but yeah, 100%. That's what's going on. And you can tell that there's something important, because all the animals are coming in to say hi today. There's Zeppelin and Tyler. But we're definitely becoming aware of our source, and that we are the one. And all these little beings out here that we're interacting with, while they're important, they're really a mirror of ourselves and what we're seeing. And sometimes when we judge ourselves because of our shadows, or a lot of times we judge others because of their shadows, right? We're kind of taught that way growing up with the constructs of society. But I look at my shadows sometimes and I'm like, well, I thought I was, more evolved than that, or I thought I'd learned more about that. And why would that still be here? I haven't had somebody call me out on it and sent me an email or text this week about, oh, I heard your guilt over your feeling of your shadows, and you seem so down. But it's okay to look at some things and feel that pain, feel the energy of it, and you don't have to stay there, but just acknowledging it is so important when we're going through this surrender. And surrender is such a beautiful word, isn't it? It's like floating in water, floating in plasma. Hey, oh, Dolly's here. I didn't see her come in. How you doing, Dolly? Rachel. So, yep. Oh, hi, Willow. How are you? Good morning. Guten Morgen. Lots of German energy today coming in. I don't know why, but it is. Rooted. Yeah. Leah needs chapstick. Leah, I've got my Burt's Bees right here. Tinted and untinted, and flavored and unflavored. I think I've got like 20 of them floating around the house in all my purses. Oh. Leona says, Richie, your picture is the same as mine on a different platform. Love that. Wow. Nice. Nice. Oh, interesting. Okay, I can't. It makes me super anxious. The energy is too much inside for me. I can never shield enough to handle it. Are we talking about surrendering, or are we talking about, I'm sorry, Jax, because I've been blah, blah, blah here for a minute chatting. So I'm not sure what that's about. But yeah, there are certain things that our story on this planet, right? Like, I'm the daughter of so-and-so, I was the wife of so-and-so, I'm the mother of so-and-so, and I'm the I work in this field, I'm an intuitive or whatever. And you kind of put names on yourself. and then it's a lot. I don't know if that made any sense or not. I don't know if it's making sense to me yet or not. Oh, your head is like a pinball, looking everywhere. That's a quite natural response, Jax, when all this energy comes at us. So, no shame in that game. You were wondering why we'd need a bow tie. Who's that? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Judith, you're waiting for a Walmart delivery now. Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. And Walmart, they are delivering things and they're putting them away too for seniors. So that's really good. My sister, who has trouble getting around, sometimes trouble walking, she needs to have her knees redone. But they'll come in and put things away in her fridge for her and things like that, which is a huge boon. There's Alice Walton, who is one of the, I think the richest family in the United States, the Waltons, that owns Walmart. Anyway, she's quite attuned to this field, to the sacred energy field, I guess you could call it. And she helps out with lots of things around the world. But she does a thing. She has this program. Art is one of, I think, her loves, her passions. And she had amassed quite a huge art collection. And she does have a art museum in Bentonville, Arkansas, called Crystal Bridges. And so Crystal Bridges, that's a very intuitive term, I think. Anyway, a sacred term. And now she has a program where she goes into these small towns in the South that are not doing well. And she funds a museum in their downtown. So it kind of revamps the downtown area and gives the people a place to go and, to connect with art, which can be so precious and sacred. Anyway, she does a lot of other things too, but I think that's an interesting way to give back. So, oh, what? Leah, have mercy, been waiting on the bus all day. Oh, that song. Yeah. Oh, CT and cat are the same thing. Thanks, Sally. My brain doesn't work like that in the mornings. Okay, I needed to know that. Wolf Girl, how are you doing, dear? Hope everything's doing good. Yeah. Okay. Teri, we had a nut yesterday at the camp guard. She was taking people, if you celebrate Halloween, you will burn in hell. Oh, if you celebrate Halloween, you will burn in hell. Last night, she was asked to leave the campground. Good for you. Yeah. Lots of people. You never know. Oh, thank you, Alice. I needed help with this. Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos. I'll know how to say it by the end of the day. Dia de los Muertos. It's a beautiful celebration. I've been a couple of times to Mexico during this time, and it's a really sacred place, and the celebration there. There's something very sacred there about this, and I'm not going to try to describe it because I don't know enough about it, but the celebration of it is amazing, and the artisanship around it and the creativity is amazing too. So, and fun. Hey, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Good morning, sunshine. How are you? Good to see everybody coming in. Tomorrow is Halloween and November 1st. Yeah, the day after. We do a really big celebration here in KC. We've got a pretty big Hispanic population, or I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if that's the right term or not, but a lot of people from all over South America, Central America, and Mexico area, and lots of great food and several parades that'll be going on. So it's fun to go to. And then our art museum celebrates it in a really big way too. So that's going to be fun. I got to check and see. We are members. That's one thing I kept is we are members to the art museum and as a family, so it's fun. Oh, you don't get many trick or treaters, Jax. I get a few, not like I used to at my other house. Our other house was on a the street wasn't that busy, but it was well known for Halloween and trick or treaters, and we would get almost 1,000 trick or treaters there. I think here I'll get maybe 50, but I give out bags. I make special bags for all the neighborhood kids. So I got all the stuff on my dining room table that I'm gonna put together today or tomorrow for them to put in there. Just little toys and Hostess cupcakes and stuff like that. Everything with lots of sugar, sugar, lots of sugar. It's the Day of the Dead in English. Yeah. I don't know. I saw a play and it was really beautiful. Oh, that's lovely, Judith. Yeah. Oh, is eggs. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Why in the world would you come into a camp guard and make people say that? Well, she was trying to make changes that she thought was good, it sounds like, Paul. Like, we look at people and when we don't agree with what they're saying and we get affronted by them, it's easy to do, right? Especially when it's something that you love. Like, I know you love joy. So you're excited about the celebration. So in our hearts, we're like, why would anybody care about that, right? It's a little bit like a bump because you're like, that doesn't agree with my standards, and you're trying to tell me, being judgmental. But it sounds like she was really going through a hard time and probably in fear that, and this is just what I'm putting on it, kind of in fear that things were changing. And there will be a lot of people in fear with what's changing on the planet. As more people are starting to hear voices, more people are seeing things, more spaceships are landing. There's lots of changes. But yeah, don't mess with the camp guard, right? Yeah, we used to camp for a long time at state parks, and they were beautiful, and so well run. Like, you don't walk in somebody's campground. If your trailer's there or your tent, you don't cross that line. They've got really good rules there. Oh, Leslie, Needy Cat leaning across one arm. Hello to everyone I missed. Yeah. Oh, Liz. Good morning. Love and light to my tribe. Had session with Diane G yesterday. She just changed my life. Oh, Liz, I'm so happy. Diane is so talented, isn't she? Yeah. She is amazing. I'm so glad to hear it, dear. Yeah, good to see you. Hey, Ralph, what's cooking? Yeah, Diane is a gift, isn't she? She is so clear spoken. She has a clarity about her that I love, just love, and a calmness. Oh, yeah, we were talking about the day. We were talking about a lot of different things, and Day of the Dead, and we're in Halloween. So, oh, Dolly, you wanted to cut your hair yesterday, but I'm going later today. Yeah, I'm going in a couple of weeks. So, okay, Jax. Dia de los Muertos. Yeah, that's it. Now I got it. I don't know if I'll get it again, but I think I did it right that time. Hey, Bora Bora. Yeah. So, Liz, I'm feeling and living the season of Day of the Dead, which actually lasts a month. It's beautiful there, isn't it, Liz? Yeah. I was on actually not too far away from you one time for Day of the Dead on Isla Mujeres. And it was beautiful, Liz. Just a beautiful season. And of course, very respectful. Didn't go inside the cemeteries or anything, but they decorate everything, the cemeteries, and really honor. It's a very sacred time and a fun time. There's lots of joy. So lots of fun. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Yes. Zeppelin, this is an old house, really old house, right? Well, 1920s. So, but the doors are super heavy. I mean, they're solid wood, right? And he can open all of them. He gets his little paw under it, and it's all about physics, I guess. He gets it at just the right angle and opens the door. Oh, yeah. Your shadow has saved yourself many times. Yeah, right? And he's talking about how sometimes if we see a shadow, he was talking about it as being like our light bodies. And then there's a bend in our light bodies, which some people might call a slash in your auric field or something. But that's light that's been bent. And it's not always the right time to get rid of the whole shadow. That just because we're aware of it, there are times in our life while we're here that we're here with people around us that we have contracts with, that we're helping. It's a child, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's animals. And if you change everything at once, then you're changing your whole plan, like where you're going, and you're changing the plans of all those around you. So there are some things, and probably as a collective, that we're going through too, with ascension, that we're kind of holding space for each other and ready to go and aware of that shadow, but not judging that shadow, because that shadow is there for a reason. So of course he says it much more clearly, but it's really been nice. Aw, Jax, I love this. Your dogs. I sort of recline on my spot on the chase, and lately I start meditation alone, and before I'm done, I have a dog pile on me. It's awesome. They know. They love it. Yeah, Willow, I hope you're doing okay, dear. Leona, stop standing in my shadow, quoted by our ancestors. Oh, I love that. Right? Yeah. And there she is, Diane G. We've been talking about you, singing your praises this morning. So, oh, Leslie, I do love that. Yeah, people who annoy us the most point to our shadow issues, 100%. If something really bothers you that someone does, you want to look at like what when you go into curiosity about that, like, oh, that's interesting. Why am I so offended by this? And I'm not talking like somebody that's hurting someone, because of course we would be offended by that because we're sensitives. But that's the other thing. We're all very sensitive to the energy that's coming in. I feel like, we're all like, just that's why seeing all this commotion and chaos around the world, people being hurt, right? In particular, we don't want to ever see anybody being hurt. We love all those around us. So we want everybody else to live in joy and light, because it's where we come from. Anyway, I'll stop. Yeah, it means so much more than people perceive. 100%, Leona. Yeah. Yeah, Willow, how are you doing? We want to hear. We want to know how you are, honey. Hey, Lauren, get out of town. Lauren is 73 today. Happy birthday, Lauren. Good to see you, my friend. Lauren, 73. Oh my gosh, the birthday girl. Well, we are going to have a party for you today. I'm so glad that you're 73 today. That's a 10. That's a 1. That's a starting over, isn't it? A brand new world, girl. Brand new world. Hey, Deb Marsh. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Good to see you. Let's see. Jax has her Fraulein uniform on. This morning, I witnessed horrible abuse on YouTube Live. I immediately reported it. Oh my God, I didn't need to see that. Why is this happening? Second time I've seen victims in blood. Oh, Leah, that's so hard for us, isn't it? Yeah, lots of love to you for that. There have been some weird things coming on, haven't there? Yeah, every once in a while I'll get like a out of the blue weird video. I'm so glad that you said something to them about it, though. I wonder how many of them are AI. Like, I don't know if they are or not. I'm sorry that must have made you feel horrible to see that first thing in the morning too. Yeah. Oh, so hard. Oh, thank you, Paul. That's beautiful. Lighting a candle for all in the chat. 100%. Yeah. We need it. So, okay, something just flew my window. Walmart. I can't go into Walmart because of the energy. I can never shield enough to handle it. It's a lot of energy to go inside one, I gotta say. I did buy a few things there this past month. I had to go out and get some stuff, I think for the yard or something. I can't remember. It was for my sister's new apartment. And I was out there and I bought some things and I had to return them. They were so nice, and they were having glitches with their internet, and they were so beautiful with everybody and just really taking care of everybody. And I was so impressed with them. But yeah, there's a lot of times I can't go to a big shop like that. Even Costco, or particularly Costco. I said bow tie. Yeah, a bow tie. That's it. That was our first boat that we bought together when we lived in Florida. It was a 1976 Chris Craft. And it was the first year I think they made it in fiberglass. And it had like a couple of beds in the bottom and a head, a potty and all that, and a kitchenette. But it was really cute. And it was an oldie, and the gas gauge didn't work, so you had an old broomstick that you put down in the gas tank to see if it'd come up wet, see if we needed gas. Anyway, it was a great boat, but we called it the Boy Oh Boy, so Boy Oh Buoy. Anyway, so a little something on that, because that was right when I was pregnant with Eric. Yeah, right. Diane G does have the best energy. Yeah. Lots of beautiful energy. Oh, interesting. Yay. I live in your mind rent free. I hope you brought a smile and a laugh at least. Aw, that's beautiful. Sherry's still here listening. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, Judith. Arkansas does have a vast amount of crystals, don't they? It's said that the crystals of Atlantis are buried there. But it's like not that it's new, all the crystalline energy there, people finding out about it, I think are. And it has a huge spiritual group. BC is there, and George, Reverend Saul, had actually moved there before he was passing away. But I guess every day we're passing away, aren't we, in being reborn? But there's a lot of intuitives there. Dolores Cannon was from Arkansas. A lot of really deep thinkers down there. Them there hills. Uh, and I say that lovingly because my husband was from them there hills. Yeah, so sorry, Leah. YouTube settings you have to click to be restricted mode. Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's see who else is coming in. And Dolly, I was lingering there for a few minutes. Ruben jumped down off the end table and got himself stuck behind the couch. He doesn't fly. I'm the third owner, so not sure why. So he needed help. Oh, bless him. Yeah. Okay, you go have breakfast, dear. Lots of love to you, Paul. Yeah, and Lillian and Liam. Tell everybody we said hi. So, into what's going on with your sister, too? Was that another Lillian? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, have a great breakfast. I hope you have some biscuits and gravy or something yummy. Oh, Patricia. Okay. Good morning, Super Tribe and Teri. I'm continuing to hear song Crystal Blue Persuasion in my head, mentioned yesterday in meditation show with Annie. Not enough time for dream show since song came in. Oh, well, and Nature Preserve. Wow. And it's crystal blue persuasion. Well, it's the crystalline energy that's coming in, right? And it is the blue light. Is today Thursday? So we'll get out of here by 9. Okay, this is interesting. I'm just going to play off this and think we should, a lot of us, if you're interested, go listen to Nancy Rebecca. She has a lot to say about the blue light. Not that we don't talk about it, we do too, but could be something special coming in right now. I do see a lot of light energy coming to us, and we've talked about that for quite a while, that we're all activated to this light right now and acclimating. So when we activate, we have to acclimate. And that's a lot of work. And I think that's why sometimes we walk around kind of, spacey and stuff, or I do. I do that a lot. So giving ourselves time to acclimate with it. And as we're acclimating into that light, we do see more shadows because we're cleansing our physical forms, cleansing our auric fields, our energy, and then also cleansing our light bodies. Well, they don't really need to be cleansed, but as we walk in our light bodies more and more, they can't walk with that shadow because it's a density that's 3D. And we just realize, yeah, there's Tai. It's trash day. So, what? Your grandson and his cousin went last year trick-or-treating and asked for raw potatoes. Oh, that's so cute. Did they bring them home? Did you make mashed potatoes, Leah? That's funny. Yeah, hope to bring to my next dream show. It came about Charlie Mantis being appeared. That makes a lot of sense, Patricia. Yeah. Hey, Barbara Berkman. How are you? Just listening, hoping to feel better through osmosis from the group. Oh, honey, I hope so. I got you here on the list. Always got you on the list, Barbara. Judith, many of the houses in your neighborhood are decorated for Halloween. Yeah, I've got my witches outside, and I have 2 little lions. I always put a mask on them. So I just got my Christmas hats for them. We're getting new Christmas hats this year. So, Liza, good morning. Hi, beloved people. Happy Day is the Dead. Teri, at some point, look for my email. I'm trying to change a reading appointment time. I don't know how to get... Oh, we'll just do it manually, Liza. I think you're scheduled for tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or is it today? I can't remember. It's in my book, though. Okay, I'm going to put Leah and a big star, so I'll remember. And as I look down at my list, I just want to mention that Lauren is 73 today. Happy birthday, Lauren. We're still having a party. Say it slow. Okay. This is always something with my English, my Spanish, my German, all of it. Say it slow. Dias mortis. Dias mortis. Dias mortis. Dias mortis. I got it, Leona. Thank you. Dias mortis. Okay. Leah, does anyone else think A13 Atlas is from the future? Well, I think it's from a different density. So that can be the future because with no time or space, that could be us coming back from the future, right? To say, hey, get your act together, kids. you got to get this figured out. It's interesting. Dr. Gale thinks it's a bunch of kids kind of like on, what do you call it? Spring break. And they're just kind of doing things differently now. Like they forgot to turn off their cloaking mechanism. But as it gets closer, I kind of wonder what that could be. I do feel like there's beings on there. It'll be interesting who sees it and who doesn't. So, and this could be the big change that's coming in. It could be as easy as that. Full Moon Child, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. And Ascending Universal Butterfly, Guten Morgen. What? Liza. Finally lost a lifelong candy corn craving. Having Halloween cabbage? Okay. Is it candy cabbage? That sounds good. Oh, Rachel says, facing my shadows has really changed my life, how I deal with people, and let me release and find my joy again. Right? Don't you feel like there's certain times in your life when you get caught up in the karma, or you could call it constructs of society, and you kind of get like, I got to do this again, I got to do that again, and your sanskaras, right? And you're just thinking that all this is your life that's out here, but this is really not our life. Our life is in here in our heart, and that's when we really find our joy again. Yeah, I agree. And this happens to me. It's very cyclical. Like I'll go through patterns and change the patterns, and then I'll realize that the shadow is there, and then once you kind of surrender to it, it's like, oh, that's beautiful. Liz says, as our tradition, I put a candle, glass of water, and a pan de morte, and add some of my husband's favorite foods. Others decorate with candy skulls, etc. Yeah, and the skulls are a very sacred symbol all over the world in primordial energy and indigenous energy. So when I was in Sedona, JJ introduced, which JJ is going to be on the channel today at 12 noon Central. But we went to somebody's house, a friend of hers who I'm in love with, this woman, anyway, has a healing ranch, and she has horses and donkeys, and you go out there and they're the healers, and you walk with them, you paint them, safe paint or whatever, your hand on them and whatnot. And it's a beautiful time. She must have over 100 or 200 skulls, crystalline skulls, in one of her healing rooms. And it's just amazing. Talk about power. Lisa, will we break off the white tips and smash them on our teeth? Look goofy. Over the candy corn? Oh my God, Leah. I love that. Yeah. Everyone does have shadows, right? I love that, Diane. Understanding that everyone has shadows is very helpful in learning compassion. And that they believe in their shadows. Like this woman that was talking to Paul, and telling everybody that they were, I don't know if she meant sinners or whatever, but that it was corrupt to celebrate Halloween. Um, she was probably trying to help people, right? Um, so yeah, once we start questioning things and trying to figure it out, it really does help. Me and my shadow. All that we judge mirror is mirror work. Mirror work. Oh, amen to that, Leah. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Leah also says the weight of our notions, the weight of our notions, beliefs, and past will not really hold up. Get ready. Yeah, it's not a. We're trying to invade space, intentionally passing through my sound barrier. I feel it in my shadow. They're trying to invade space, intentionally passing through your sound barrier. I feel it in my shadow. They're going to change the world, aren't they? The Atlas. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is everybody's beautiful. Yeah, it's so true, Leslie. That our most powerful teachers assisting in our growth and expansion. Yeah. Liza. All right. Yeah. Happy birthday, beautiful Lauren. Oh, hi, Denise. How are you doing? Hugs and love, working and lurking, listening with each step. We are grounded and healed. Love that. Okay. Oh, so much love here, you guys. Yeah. Oh, Patricia's going to be approaching that age next month. Happy birthday. Many blessings. Yeah. Many, many blessings. Um, Full moon child. Big box stores are the worst for husband and I. Takes us 3 days to recover from shopping. Was it ever really fun? I forget. Right? So it's interesting. We had when my son was little, Eric, I had one of those front facing or facing towards you, little baby carrier that you just strap on like a backpack, but it's in the front. And Eric's extremely sensitive. And I would walk inside Costco and he would start screaming. So then I'd walk back outside. He'd be fine. And then I'd walk back in the doors, the automatic doors, and he'd start screaming. And I'd walk back out. And so I kept testing it, to try to figure it out. But there was no going in there with him. Oh, Leona, you have a bubble now, is your boundary. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, anybody coming in? Lots of love to you. Oh my God, Victor's here. Hi, Victor. Truth Wave. Yeah. Oh, Liza. Oh, November 11th is your appointment. Okay. That's when it is. Oh, it's on 11/11. Okay. Somebody's today or tomorrow then. I got to figure out who it is. So if anybody wants a reading, let me know. You just have to position yourself in the light so you don't cast your shadow on others. Whoa, Sally. So true, man. Yeah, that's deep. Did anyone else cover the top of their head and draw a face upside down on the chin and talk? No, I didn't, but I love it. Cover the top of their head and draw a face upside down on the chin and talk. That's so cute. No, but we did something really funny. We used to do this thing where when you're talking to people, you stare at the top of their head and talk to them. And it's very disconcerting to do that to people. And we would do that until somebody would, not to people that we didn't know, but like to our close friends or our family. We would do that every once in a while, like look like that. And it's so disconcerting. Anyway. Oh, what? Sally's saying, anyone who wants to go to Chaco Canyon for I3 Atlas time? Ooh, when is it supposed to be here, Sal? Yeah, everybody's like, yep, we're going. Oh, okay, maybe that's it. Rachel says, there's a super high-pitched sound as you walk through automatic doors that autistic people can hear, but others do not hear. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Yeah, because Eric's he is neurodivergent. He would also go into any place that had a high ceiling and calibrate and go into a pitch like, oh, and calibrate to the ceiling to try to get the pitch right. Yeah. Okay. It's on your birthday, the 22nd or the 18th of December. Oh, December 18th. We're going to have to write that down. Wow. And solstice is the 21st. So that's going to be a pretty special time. Wow. Okay. Kelly got to the bottom half of her haircut. That was quite stressful. So I'm going to be taking a break, and it sounds like the perfect time. I can join you all for meditation. All right, honey. Let's start meditating then. So let's kind of go into our shadows. A lot of people here are neurodivergent, and I feel like the closer we get to our intuition and whatnot, the more we all abide in that energy of being neurodivergent in a way that I don't know if I'm saying this the right way or giving everybody credit enough for it, but the more sensitive we become, it's really neurodivergency too, or what some scientists would describe as being neurodivergent, what society might describe as that, because we are very sensitive to everything going on. Okay, so take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nostrils, exhaling through your mouth. Lauren says she's neurospicy. I love that. Inhaling again. This time as you exhale, go deep all the way down to your root chakra. And give it a push. Another big deep breath. As you exhale out into your auric field, feeling the energy around you today. What does it feel like? Is it crystalline? Is it stardust? Is it earth energy? Is it all of the above? You might feel your body moving a bit. Lots of love to everybody. Sensing the circle here, the meditation tribe, the energy of all of us, all of our crystalline energies, connecting, pulling in 33 trillion angels, angelic beings, ascended masters. Beautiful light coming in. Knowing that we are loved just the way we are. All our shadows, all our quirks, all our little tics, everything we go through, we are loved. We are never alone. You might feel somebody touching your back lightly, back of your heart chakra, sending yourself energy. Now in this circle, go to the person on your right, the person next to you. Just imagining whether it's Lauren, our birthday girl, or Sally, our soon-to-be birthday person, and gently pressing love into their back until all the way around the circle, each of us are sending love through the back of the heart chakra of the person next to us. Whether they're a guide or an angel or a member of the tribe, perhaps there's someone in your family. Just knowing that that circle is never broken of love and light, crystalline energy, calling in the ancestors from the earth, deep within the crevasses in the waters, the oceans, around Liz, calling in the angelic beings here that walk inside the planet, the ancient ones, their eyes open, they see us, the rock people, the snake people, awakening with them to all the energy of the earth, going deeper within, noticing your colors, what you look like. What color is your energy today? How does it feel? Is it vibrant or is it very soft, muted? Is it a day for you to take care of yourself, to stay inside, maybe to fast, fasting from the media, fasting from the phone, just acknowledging, what are you ready for today? Feeling the waters inside the earth, sacred waters, as we go deeper, like plasma, seeing the light above the sacred waters inside the earth, crystalline caves, corridors going through the earth. There are many others here, many other types of beings here. Some might live within the waters, and some might travel on the waters. Acknowledging. Now coming to a huge cavern. Looking around, seeing buildings, seeing spaceships, orbs, energy. Until we come to a power center, we can hear it thrumming, the energy here. As you go into this corridor with the banks of power, find your bank, the one that attunes to your soul today. And as you open that door and walk within your special room inside the earth, noticing what calls to you. How does this energy make you feel? Seeing your past, present, and future selves. Allowing them to take care of you, to hug you, to love you just the way you are. Seeing an easy chair and sitting here. Allowing your physical form to heal, to enlighten. Changes in your DNA. 12 strands activated. Rainbow body activated. Noticing your ears can hear things. Your eyes can see things. Your throat is changing. Your voice. Your voice is soft. Your voice is clear. Your voice can be very strong. What you say to yourself, loving, compassionate, even joyful with yourself. Now acknowledging Lauren's birthday as we're here in our big chairs, like a screening room. Seeing the screen, the joy of love, a birthday, a celebration, and seeing our many angels and guides as they help us with this. And look at the movie of your life today. What we perceive to be the movie and what is the true light. What we want in this day going forward. We could have anything we wanted on that and rewrite the screenplay. what would it be? Joy, bliss, Ananda. So connecting to that energy. And here we'll say prayers for our dear Lauren on her 73rd birthday today. Happy birthday, our friend. For beautiful Jen B. Lots of love. For anybody needing any help with their medical staff. May they be gentle, kind, and genius. For Teresa Moore. For Teresa in her move. For Kelly B. Cutting her hair today. We love that. Letting go, shedding. For Sherry's bronchitis. For Liz and Ah, her birthday this week too. For our friend Richie and his family. In memory of Tall Paul. For Rolf. For Kim, Princess. For Barbara B. For Carolyn's daughter, Trinity. For Carolina's daughter and granddaughter. For anybody that has been in the path of Melissa, anywhere around the planet that's going through a traumatic event. Love, compassion, sending love through the back of their heart chakra. For our good friend Jax. For anyone suffering food scarcity. For most beneficial outcome for Jen's apartment. And for Lane's apartment. For protection. For Zoran in New York City. For Kelly's mom. For Judith, all beings in danger. All beings in pain. For Elliot. For Allie and Diana. For Kelly B's daughter. For Debbie, 3 Shifting Veils. Friend Tony and Bunny and our cousin Allison. For Gray, compassion and love. For Marit and daughter, their relationship. For Debbie, 3 Shifting Veils. And Julana. For Leona, strength through change. And for Leah, J Cat Lady in her stomach and Allie's stomach. So now, anybody else here that walks into this light later on today, feeling a softness and a love. For Judith and her cardiologist. As we walk back out of our power bank, feeling our light-filled bodies, our crystalline bodies, activating our auric fields and our physical forms, coming back to the waters, the healing waters, seeing the many ancient ones, the ones that live in the waters, healers, strength, power, coming back to the tectonic plates, dancing softly, gently, coming back to where we're living today, our physical forms, seeing your body just the way it's supposed to be, in love with it, climbing back inside, feeling your fingers, your feet, your arms, your legs, starting to feel your spine and calling your energy in from the base of your spine to the top of your head. Breathing in, love, compassion, equanimity, love and action. As you exhale, right back where you're supposed to be, feeling like you slept an additional 4 hours, revived, recharged, and ready to go. Well, everybody have a great day. Nancy Rebecca is on at 9, I think, today. And she might have something interesting to say, too, about what's going on right now. I'm going to try to write out what I'm learning from Lee on this awakening or initiation that I'm going through with him, and it's really been special. So, hey Marvy, how are you, honey? Patricia, Teri went to a nature preserve on White Dragon's ship, walked toward large ancient tree known as Walnutty. I look up and there's a light blue light streaming down. Got the blue light from Solaris Healing Center. Oh, I love that. Love that, love that. Hey, artists and oracles. Yay, Sharon's here. Lots of love to you, Sharon. And your feet. Always your feet. Yeah. Well, everybody have a great day. This is such a beautiful way to start the day. So sorry about the confusion on some of the, it's my technology. It's nobody else's. So I'm just always trying to figure things out. So things happen. It's okay. It's part of the process. Anyway, so lots of love to everybody. If you can, come back at noon. I'll be here noon Central with JJ. Tita Speaks. I know the technology in my brain too. Love, light, and big belly laughs. I love that. All right. Oh, good. Judith. Thank you, Teri. Have a fabulous day. Your cardiologist name is Dr. Z because no one can pronounce his name. Perfect. Perfect. I knew that you were going to have somebody amazing on your medical team. Judith, I could just feel it. So I'm so glad to hear that. And Z's have always been special to me. And it's funny that Lee Harris channels the Z's because I think that's the perfect name. And that's why he calls them the Z's because we would never be able to pronounce their names. All right. Have a great one, everybody. Namaste.